Margie from Marjorie's Candies, and today I'm going to make something that's really wonderful. They are baked candied sweet potatoes. And this is like the original recipe. A lot of people mash them and they do interesting things with them. But this is really just sweet potatoes with the syrup that they've been baked in, and they're really my favorite with the marshmallows on top. So what I've done is I started off with 4 sweet potatoes. I try to buy ones that are about the same size, and then I washed them, and I took a fork and I poked holes in them so the skins don't like burst. And I have a 400-degree oven preheated, and we're going to put those into the oven for about an hour. And I also have the butter and the brown sugar and orange juice. Just going to be great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back in a little while when they're all done, and we'll make the syrup. While the sweet potatoes are baking, I'm going to start to melt the butter. That's 6 tablespoons of butter. And we'll put the orange juice in. This is a 1/4 cup of orange juice. You can actually use all orange juice if you like. Here's a 1/4 cup of water. And here is 1 cup of brown sugar. Okay, and I'm going to cook this until it gets a little bit thick. And so I'm just going to stir it and just cook it for a while. And I'll show it to you when it's all done, what it looks like. Alright, so just stir it occasionally. At least stir it until the sugar is dissolved, and then let it cook for a few minutes. Keep an eye on it, and I'll be back. This is a 1-quart pot that I have here. And it's going to boil up in a moment, and I'll show you that it will boil pretty close to the top, and then it will boil back down, and then it will just come back down again. And that's probably when you just need to stop cooking it, because it's going to cook in the oven again with the sweet potatoes, and you're going to be basting the potatoes, and so it's going to thicken up there too, especially because they're potatoes with the starch. It's actually not even really doing it. Sometimes it'll boil up to a certain point and it's going to stop and then go right back down again. It's not going to continue to boil up and over the pot. Now I've just taken these potatoes out of the oven, and they were in for about an hour. A little short of an hour, because you know what, you don't want to really cook them to death because you're going to cook another almost 40 minutes in the oven again. But you see, they're pretty done. See? The knife goes in there very nicely. And so I'm going to let them cool, and then we're going to take the skins off, and I'm going to cut them and put them into a dish. So I have peeled the potatoes, and I placed them in an 8x8 square buttered pan, and I'm just going to continue to place the potatoes, and I just cut them in half. And what I'm going to do is just pour some syrup over the top. You don't really need a whole lot. I'm going to have a little bit extra here that I'm not going to use. I probably could have made maybe even 2 more sweet potatoes for this, so I can save that, because you don't really want to put too much syrup in. Now I'm going to bake these potatoes for 45 minutes in a 350-degree oven. And when they're all done, I'm going to take them out, and we're going to put some marshmallows. I'll probably just put marshmallows on half because not everybody likes the marshmallows. So I'll see you in a little bit. One thing that I forgot to mention is while they're baking, you're going to want to use a bulb-type syringe to baste them. Okay? So I'll show you that a little bit further in when they've been cooking maybe for 20 minutes or 25 minutes. Okay? Now I've taken the potatoes out of the oven, and the syrup has gotten pretty thick on the bottom. There's just a little coating on the bottom of the syrup. And so at this point we're going to put the marshmallows on. I'm only going to put the marshmallows on half. And actually I cut the marshmallows in half like this. You don't need to do that. You can do it however you like. You can put a whole marshmallow on or half of one. But I usually only put marshmallows on half of the potatoes, because not everybody might like one, but then if they come back for seconds, they may not always want more marshmallows. So I turn the oven up about 50 degrees. Okay, you don't need to have it on boil because that will cook them too fast. I'm just going to put them back in for about 10 minutes and watch them. I've taken the sweet potatoes out of the oven, and their marshmallows are golden brown, and they look really great. I hope that you give this a try for your Thanksgiving, and let me know what you think. Bye!